right, so we have made it to Epic Universe. I am so excited. It is our first time here. It is still during the previews, so there have been a lot of reviews that things go down quite a bit, so we're expecting that. And we're just here to have a lot of fun. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. You can see that it has representation from all the lands. You've got Harry Potter, you've got Mario, you have Dark World, and How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, this is awesome. And you can see the words, beyond this gate, find garden screen and epic worlds to fill your dreams. All right, so you walk through here and you get into Celestial Park. So this is the first of the lands. This one is just supposed to be themed towards like gardens and beauty. There are 2 rides here. This is going to be Stardust Racers and also the Carousel. Stardust Racers is a pretty intense roller coaster. It's being compared kind of to Velocicoaster in a lot of ways. And then the Carousel is it's a beautiful, really cool carousel. And then from there you get to enter the portals for all of the different lands. All right, we've made it in.
Yeah, it's really cool. Parking was a breeze. Obviously, there's not a big crowd because it's kind of a preview still.
Yeah, I think it's one of the first ones that's ever sold out, and they did sell more tickets, so it's going to be packed today. Yeah. So, like I said, we're just preparing ourselves for that. We get on what we get on, and we experience what we experience, and we're just going to have fun.
Yep. The parking was a breeze. They did a really good job. They kind of copied Disney's format, and there were plenty of people out there. There's a security guard greeting everybody. So, I mean, yeah, customer service was amazing. It's a beautiful park so far, so we're going to check it out.
Yeah, it's 10:30. It opens at 11, so there is early entry, so there are a lot of people that are already in the park and around. However, we waited maybe, 5 minutes to get through to pay, and then we parked, and security, we walked right through, and then there were no lines to get in either, so it really was a very quick process.
All right, so what are we going to go do?
I'm not even sure. Maybe How to Train Your Dragon. So Mario's the only land that's open during early entry, which we do not have. So most of the people who have early entry go straight there. So we'll probably go somewhere else to start.
All right, here we go.
All right, so the merchandise here is awesome. It is like nowhere else in the park. I think they have a lot of unique things here. This section is obviously themed to Dark Universe. They have lots of costumes. They have shirts and toys. Oh my gosh, so much fun stuff. Mugs. Ooh, we can head over into the Wizarding World area. Oh, look at this little Niffler. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh, I love him. You've got all kinds of things, all kinds of creatures. Oh my gosh, they're so fun. Look at this. Ooh, this is a little Niffler. He looks like he does something. Oh, he's got sound and movement. How fun. And then, of course, you have some clothing. We got some of the gear that's similar to the other lands, but actually there's still some stuff that I've never seen anywhere else. And this is just the large store that's kind of right as you walk in to your left. Oh, things specific to Ministry of Magic. Oh, look at that bag. Oh my gosh. And a hat. Oh, you got shirts. Oh my gosh, that's fun. And of course, you can get your wand here as well. More Ministry of Magic themed. Oh my gosh, look at that little kid sweatshirt. That's like adorable.
I know how to open that.
All right, so check out this new popcorn bucket. It is toothless, and he looks adorable. He is in his egg, or I guess maybe toothless. He does light up. Oh, the eyes and the egg light up. It doesn't work right now because you can't turn it on. But if you get it, your first refill of popcorn is free. We are not going to get it right now, but he is so cute. All right, so our first world is going to be Dark Universe. So we are about to go through the portal. This is really pretty. Like, you've got the ball up there, and it's kind of like a crystal ball. Like, you've got the colors going through, walking through this portal. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is really quite fun. It really feels like you're being transported into another land, and because this is completely different from Celestial Park. Wow, this truly feels just creepy. Your Frankenstein catacombs.
You're gonna hear Igor in here.
Oh my gosh, this theming is beautiful. This is just
Wait a minute, I actually just listened to
truly incredible.
I listened to Frankenstein.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh! The castle up in front of us.
I think we're in a line. So.
Oh, and we are in a line. We are going to get out of this line because I'm not sure what we're in.
Fascinating. Sounds like you're in the right place.
All right, bud. Larry, say hi. Say hi, Reese.
What are you so happy about? What if those eerie?
I made them.
Is that evil? That's supposed to be evil? It looks very much like Igor. You must tell Igor and show him. Even if it's not him. Tell him.
All right, guys. Say bye, all right? Thank you.
Travel well.
All right.
Okay, so we came through, and we were going to head over to Monsters Unchained. However, it was down, so we actually just kind of got in a line, not knowing exactly what it was going to be. It was Curse of the Werewolf, which we waited about 15 minutes or so.
Yep. This line right now is 65. I think in line they said it was 80 minutes. It's pretty short. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't wait more than probably 30. I mean, you know,
It's
you
new,
wait what you
so
wait.
yeah.
It's new. It's fun. It's the ride vehicle's a little like Crush if you've been out to Disneyland Paris. It kind of turns a little bit, but a little more intense than that. But very, very short, but a lot of fun. So we're going to head over. We're going to grab a drink here, stay in the land for a little bit longer. We'll probably hold off on Monsters Unchained because it is, I think, almost 200 minutes right now.
Is it?
Yeah, 200 minutes right now. So we're going to wait. That's a little bit too long for us to wait, and then we'll just kind of walk around.
Yeah, so 11:30 we'll probably get lunch here. Hopefully, we've heard good things about all the food options, so excited to try that. And yeah, we'll check back in.
In Dark World, you will find Burning Blade Tavern. This is a really cool place. Occasionally, the blades will catch on fire. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see that this time. However, we did head in and get a few drinks. You can also order food here, and you also can mobile order and pick them up outside.
So the theming is great all throughout this land, and actually particularly this tavern. I mean, you can see some of the creatures on the wall, different skeletons and everything else. So really cool atmosphere. They actually have characters walking around too, which is pretty cool.
Say release the hounds. I want to hear your loudest, fiercest howl. Patrons of the Burning Blade, release the hounds! Excellent. All right, drink up and good luck.
All right, so we went into line for, what's it called?
Monsters Unchained.
Yep.
And as soon as you were walking on, they said, "Oh, it's not up right now. The line's 160 minutes plus however long it takes to get the ride up." As we were about to kind of just walk in, they were like, "Oh, never mind. We're shutting it down." The ride has not actually run at all today. So there have been people who have been waiting in line for about almost an hour, and now they're sending everybody back out of the line, and no updates on when it will shut down. But they did say that they have been closing it early every day, and they're not going to today.
So that's the show. Super cool. I bet you at night this would be awesome.
Yes. And they'll keep it open late tonight, so I'm excited to come back and see it at night.
Mom, is yours for you?
So we're gonna go try this again later, and hopefully we can get on it. But we did do the roller coaster, and the overall land is actually really cool. Lots to see, lots of details. But yeah, we'll check it out at night. This place at night would be pretty amazing, I think.
We did go get a drink at the Burning Blade. That was really fun, but also packed. So I do recommend you can do a mobile order and grab it from outside. But if you want the experience, walk in. It was about a 10 or 15 minute line to get in, but it was packed. You have to get back outside because there's very few tables and they're all standing room only.
So many fun characters in the lands, but here in Celestial Park, we found this living statue. She was amazing. There was so much detail and her movement and elegance. It was just such a fun experience to run into her.
Okay, so our next location is Isle of Berk. We, my friend, have dragons. I am so excited about this one.
The entrance where my friends, dragons.
Oh my gosh, like I absolutely love that they do these portals because it truly is like it's taking you to a different land. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is just like the movie. This is Berk, the best kept secret this side of, well, anywhere. Granted, it may not look like much, but this wet heap of rock packs more than a few surprises. So settle in and let your worries melt away. Service here is source. The cuisine's fiery. And the locals are as colorful as you get. This is our paradise. Life here is amazing, but not for the faint of heart. We have dragons. Lots and lots of dragons. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful.
It's huge. Look at that.
Wow. Oh, I am so excited. Oh, there is
This is
so
awesome.
much to
So
see
you got
here.
which ride is that? The roller coaster?
So yeah, that's Hiccup's winged gliders over
Alright,
here.
So look at that one. You've got.
So you'll see them coming up here. You also have, there's a couple of rides here. You've got one that's a boat ride that actually gets you very, very wet. We will not be doing that because that sounds terrible right now. And then you have one that's kind of like you're flying in a dragon. To me, it looks a little bit like I'm trying to think, like Dumbo or something. Like you're in there and it moves you around. It says you can flip, but I've only heard of one person ever flipping. So we're just gonna go check it out. We're gonna walk around. We'll probably get some lunch here because I heard the food's really good, and we will take you along with us. This land is amazing. It is beautiful.
Yeah, tons of stuff, a lot of details. We'll try to catch them all, but I mean, you got
Yeah,
dragons
I think it'll
everywhere.
take probably a couple of years for you to catch all of the details here. It's amazing. We were going to head over to Hiccup's Wing Gliders. However, we just looked and the show starts in about 35 minutes. So we really want to catch the show. So we decided we're going to do that first and then we'll go do the ride. We also have Fire Drill over here. That's the name of the ride. I couldn't remember earlier. I don't know if we're going to do that one. That's not necessarily on my must do. It kind of depends on what the weight's going to be.
Yeah, so I'll put the camera around real quick to show you. Just, I mean, you've got dragons hanging out in different areas. This is like their nest area and they move. You got the fountain. I mean, just all the details that they have here is really cool. You got the dragon over there sticking his tail out, hanging out. So then the actual...
You've got Mead Hall over here. So this is where there's food and drinks. It's just, I mean, just the details are amazing.
one? What is it called? What's it look like? Is it Stormfly, the blue one? It's Grub. That's right. There we go. Favorite Grub. That's the right answer. Oh no, not the hobgoblin. Oh, never mind. Ignore me. He doesn't like Grub. Watch the.
All right, so we just got out of the show, the Untrainable Dragon. What'd you think?
No, it was really good. The puppeteering and the actors and singing. It's almost like kind of reminded me like Disney Cruise almost. Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. Like, I actually don't think I've seen a better show at a park than that
Yeah.
one. It was really, really good. So impressed. It's a definite like must-do for us when we come. Before that, we had a little bit of food. We went into Fire Drill. And
Yeah, it was a steak rice bowl. It had mushrooms and sweet potato. Actually, a really good option.
It was really good. There's also, that's the one with the mac and cheese cones. We had someone who got the mac and cheese cone, said it was good. Not something they're going to get again, but it was fine.
The only thing was that quick order ahead didn't really work as order ahead. We still stood in line, so
yeah, it was a weird one because you walk up and you have to show them your number and they tell you which line to get in because it doesn't tell you which line. So they're just trying this out. I don't know that it's going to work very well.
Hopefully it gets to the just order it and then tell
up.
you when it's ready at what window. So anyway.
Yep. But it's still previews, so the food was good, and we're gonna go and try to ride Hiccup's wing gliders now.
So what did we do? We did Hiccup swing trainers.
Yeah, so that's a roller coaster. It's been compared to Slinky Dog. I actually thought it was a little more intense than Slinky Dog.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's pretty cool. No upside
it's a lot of
down,
fun.
it just runs through. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
We waited probably a little longer than we needed to because
Yeah, it was about a 40-minute wait, but it was listed at longer than that.
Yeah.
So we got through pretty well, and it was a lot of fun. That was a
Yeah.
good, it was long. It was longer than I expected it to be, so that was a lot of fun. And then we went and got some food. We actually tried to go get pizza at Pizza Moon. But
So they have an option on the app to order pizza. We thought we could just order a couple slices for our kids, run over there to go pick it up, and we found out that, well, you found out.
yeah, it's a table service restaurant, so you can order ahead, but then you wait in line for a table. So after waiting about 10 minutes and not moving, we decided to cancel the order, and we went over and got, what was the name of the place?
Look it up.
Yeah. Here, you can try it. So we went over to Oak and Star. So there's a barbecue place with some drinks. So we went and got some barbecue. It was actually really good.
Yeah, that's a really great place. It's all air conditioned inside. There's plenty of seats. There's multiple. You order online. They bring it to your table.
It was really quick.
Yeah, so it looks like they got an area for live music. They got the bar.
Yeah, great
so.
drinks. Like they had good beer, good mixed drinks. Our kids loved the barbecue, the mac and cheese. So I highly recommend that. And then we headed back over to Dark Universe.
Yeah, so we got in line. The ride has been breaking down, so it broke down again. I guess it was just the pre-show that broke down and not the ride itself, but we ended up waiting for another probably additional 20-30 minutes
yeah.
waiting to get on finally.
Monsters Unleashed is what we're talking
yeah.
about. It's the maiden ride here.
We able to get
It was a great ride. Like it's a really interesting ride. You see all the monsters. It's really, really well done. Again, a very, very long wait for us, but it was worth it. Like it was a good ride. Like it was
it's
a
very
solid,
much like the Harry Potter ride. If you're on the kind of the arm
without
thing.
getting sick.
Yeah, so you don't get really sick too much, and the animatronics are great. So it's something worth checking out.
Yeah, this is a great one. And so we're gonna head over to Nintendo for just a bit, and then we want to go catch the show over in Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. We're walking into Nintendo World and going through. Ooh, this is a fun portal. You get to go up an escalator. Oh, I just love these portals. So we have actually been to Nintendo World in Los Angeles, and we're excited to see what's a little bit different about this one. So let's check it out. Oh, this is really fun. I can't wait to see what comes out of this. Ooh, it looks like we're in the castle. So this part looks a lot like Los Angeles area. Oh, but it really is like you walk into the whole Mario world. Like, this is so fun. It is so immersive. Oh my gosh. So we're on kind of the second level. It looks like you go down to get to the first level, but there's a lot of things to do here. You can use your power-up bands. You do have to buy a power-up band. But you can use them to get points. It is just, you really feel like you are part of the Mario world here.
So the Mario Kart was broken most of the day, and when it was open, there was a super long line, so we did not get to do that one. The Super Mario Land is actually really immersive. You kind of got the upper level. Here we actually rode on Yoshi's, and it is really short. So it's just kind of this slow ride. You can kind of see some of the characters, Yoshi and the other I don't even know what they're called, but yeah, it's just kind of a nice ride to get to look around and see everything. It was about a 15-minute wait, and I don't think this one's going to be a very long one, but it's a pretty cool ride.
Headed back into Donkey Kong Country. We wanted to go ride Minecart Madness. However, it was down. It was down pretty much all day. It may have been down the entire time. However, there's still a few things to see back there. There's some cool little drums to play, and we really enjoyed it.
So this is Celestial Park. Plenty of cool options to sit around. This is going to do the night show for the water show. We'll be around to see it, but just really cool that this whole little area with obviously the hub and spoke concepts for all the different portals is right around here, and you can just hang out, grab a seat, kind of cool off if you need to. Really gorgeous on everything, so plenty of room for everybody, even though there's a lot of crowds here today. It's just nice that it's nice dispersed in kind of large area, and there's plenty of places to hang out, sit down, grab a drink, whatever you want to go do.
All right, so this is the one I'm the most excited for. I love Harry Potter, and this says, "For in dreams we enter a world that is entirely our own." I am so excited. I have heard such amazing things about this land. So this is actually, the land itself is from, it's Paris. So it's like 1920s Paris, and the ride is Ministry of Magic. So you do have to go through a Flu network, travel back in time, and the show that they have is based on Newt Scamander, and you get to go and see all of his creatures that he has, and it is supposed to be amazing. I can't wait to see the show. We're heading straight there. But look at this, like it truly feels like you are in France right now. This is amazing. Okay, so as soon as we walked into Nintendo World, our friends texted us and said, "Hey, we're in line for the Cirque Arcanus."
Arcane? I don't know.
Arcanus.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's the show that's inside of Harry Potter, so in the Ministry of Magic area.
That one is I would say a must-see, probably better than the other show.
It was so good. I think you would have people argue either way.
Yeah.
Like, both of them are incredible. I highly recommend it. So we waited in line for about 20 to 30 minutes for that one.
And it's a short show, so.
Yeah. And then from there, our kids were very, very hungry. So we got in line for, there's a bar that is an American Quidditch themed bar. So it's basically, we went and got our drinks there, and then we went and got some food over at the cafe, and I'm not even going to pretend like I can say that.
And then the American bar was really small, so the line's outside, so it gets hot. It's not the greatest. Their signature drink, which I think
I tried. Yeah, no, because it was not good. It was so sweet. I'm not a sweet drink person. It was not good.
Yeah. So we went to the cafe. It's really cool. You can sit outside, kind of like you're in France. But the only bummer was there's no espresso. You can't even order.
There's no like champagne. There's no espresso.
Yeah.
It's but the food was delicious.
The food was really good. We got the steak. We got the rotisserie chicken. The sides were great. The meals
Our
themselves
son
were
got
really
the
good.
kids' burger. Oh, and the butterbeer crepes, so good, but really, really rich. I highly recommend you get one and share it. Yeah, it's super rich, but delicious.
Yep. And then we actually got virtual queue, our group. Somebody did. So we got 8 of us. We're gonna go on Harry Potter tonight. We're super excited for that.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I don't know. I don't know how we got it.
So in the meantime, we're gonna go split up a little bit, check out Nintendo World a little bit more. Plan to go do
Stardust Racers for sure. And I think that's really all we have left to do. And then we're gonna come back and do Ministry of Magic and just finish off the day.
Were you just looking at it and you made it to You are so powerful! Wow! That was amazing! Oh, this is a very powerful wizard. Fantastic! Hello, bonjour! And look at your one, you're in line to do the immersive too. With this you're in Monsters one shop. And bonjour, bonjour! Hello, my friends!
So this is in
Bar Moonshine. This is an American Quidditch bar in France. So this is where all the Americans hang out to watch Quidditch. It is a lot of fun, but very small, so there is a long line.
So you got all the pennants up there, and they don't have the names of the teams, but yeah, still pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of specialty drinks, so we're gonna try a couple and see how they are. Thank you. Cheers. Ooh, cheers.
Wow, were you thirsty that?
It's good. It is sweet. Maybe once I mix it, it'll be less sweet, but it's a little bit sweet.
This land is absolutely beautiful at night. As you can see, just the scale of these buildings is incredible. You really do feel like you're walking around Paris at night. I mean, it is just so immersive. So now we are headed into the Ministry of Magic ride. I am so excited for this one.
gosh, look at this place. It is absolutely incredible. We are going to watch Dolores Umbridge stand trial. I cannot believe that we got a virtual queue. This is incredible.
Okay, we are walking into the Ministry of Magic. As you can see, this is where Voldemort and Dumbledore fought. And it is just, I can't even describe the scale of this area. It just looks absolutely amazing. You really do feel like you're immersed in the movies. I mean, I've never seen a ride like this before. All right, for this part of the queue, you head in, and these are some lockers. And these lockers are for the horrors of the day. It's just really cool. There are a few lockers that you can see inside of.
Harry Potter.
As you walk into this room, do not miss this picture. This is Frank and Alice Longbottom, Neville's parents. So if you think about it, Neville, every day as he walks through here, he is seeing his parents on the wall, and I just think that that is so beautiful.
So look at the wall.
Welcome to the Ministry of Magic. My name is Hiccup. Do be careful as you make your way through my formidable glorious Umbridge's office. The mess here is dreadful. Hiccup is arranging it as quickly as possible.
All right.
So we just got off Ministry of Magic. That was awesome.
It's pretty awesome. The characters, I guess the animatronics and the screens, and you're actually on an arm and it's moving. So everything was just really top notch.
I loved it.
Yeah.
The queue was amazing. The ride was amazing. Even if all you can do is go through the queue, you should do it. It's amazing. But if you can get on the ride, which is really, really hard, I don't know what kind of magic you have to make happen to do this. I don't know how so many people get it because it is really hard and it's confusing.
Yeah, but we ended up getting it. I thought it was gonna be a little more thrill ride, but you do get a little bit. But it's not a roller coaster. I mean, it's just a ride. But as far as the show and everything else, it really is amazing.
Yeah, and to me, there was no I get kind of nauseous at some of the rides. Especially like Forbidden Journey, I can't ride, but this was nothing like that. Like I actually thought this was super smooth and really great ride. And then you guys did Stardust Racers.
Yep, Stardust Racers is amazing. One of the best coasters I think Universal has. It competes right up there with Velocicoaster, so we were super excited to do it and had a blast doing it. There's two sides, a green and a yellow, I think.
Yep.
So we did the green side. I guess they kind of do the same thing. I don't know if one's better than the other. But loved it. It really is just a great coaster if you love thrill rides.
Yeah, we had a really good time today. We did a lot of things. Like, we were here all day. We got most things done. We didn't do all of the rides in Nintendo. The rides, like the wait times were long. Also, there was a lot of things that went down a lot during the day. But it's that's okay because they're still testing everything out during the time right now. So I think we did everything that we came in and wanted to do. The shows are amazing. There's really great rides. The food is really good. I love it here. I thought this was a really good day.
Yep. So yeah, if you're planning to come to Epic, definitely, if you can get 2 days, make sure everything's, once it opens up, it's going to be crowded. One day is just going to be impossible to do everything, but it's worth visiting if you're coming to Orlando.
Absolutely.
See you real soon.